They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. On second down, it's Jackson. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On first down, Rodgers. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first. They'll run on first down. Jackson. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. And I'm sure for these guys, the break from the conference championship to the Super Bowl seems so long. To get out here and score that first touchdown has to take some tension out of the game.
Oh, I love the point you just made about the gap between. Think about the pressure that is built in the interim. To come out and get the first points in the Super Bowl, fantastic for the team.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This one taken from the 7. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback. No matter the situation in there, the defense won the battle.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Ray Guy now. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down.
first play of the drive, a first down run, well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
3rd and 7.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. And he's got room. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Prior to the game, 85% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Hey, we got 3, 3 down. I'll go 85.
Rodgers now on first down. Got an open man. It's Devin Hester. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Watch the twist. Over.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy?
From the 45 on second down, Rodgers. And an alley to run. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards. First down.
First play of the drive. Excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
And some space here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they called the field general.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Watch the pass.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Let's get it.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown. Steelers, they when you can hit pay dirt twice. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And finally, they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 31-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
Check hot route. Hot. Watch the shift. Watch.
take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Check 50. Check 50.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And now the rookie's free. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. On first down, it's Jackson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. On second down now, it's Jackson. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 25 yards out. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll keep it on the ground. Barkley. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Tackles. 6 guys.
He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
There's more coming. There's more that can't come.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. This time Jackson will throw it. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. This is Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Barkley, 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Jackson from the shotgun. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl, those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run here with Bo. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
26.
They run again with Jackson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. That'll be caught. It's Hester. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling. Practice
it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
They're running it.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching. The Steelers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Jackson to Barkley on the check down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And after all that, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
2 minutes left to play. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Hey, take 26. Hey, wahoo. 50, Mike, 50. I got it.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
Hey, box up.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. He's got a 1st down pass for 30. And all the way. Also a 1st down.
Let's get defense.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now this time he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively.
Check 26, check 26. What? Rush in, rush in, rush in. He's catching these. Let's go. Oh.
Throwing is Jackson. Shakes off the sack. Eluding the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Steelers going back to the Steel City. And to the Super Bowl champions.
That's forever and ever. Their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
This season for them, what a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. Thanks for watching.
by myself. These